What's up, y'all? It's your girl. I'm back. It's me, Shanteece, also known as Properfacecake. I missed y'all. I know I stopped doing my vlogs. If you were into the vlogs, they may be coming back. I'm not gonna make any promises at the moment, but I am starting to get back into my creative mode, and new equipment is on the horizon for me. As you can see, we got a nice setup tonight. And how I'm sounding, Joe?
Go ahead. You sounded pretty good. Go ahead. Keep going. I'm gonna tag into you now.
Alright.
But enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm trying to see how I'm sounding.
Just go ahead and talk to the public.
So, y'all, I have 60 subscribers. Oh my God, they're watching. They're watching, so that's so beautiful. I love that for me. But when I'm coming on to just have some fun conversation and some things that been on my mind, and I always have things on my mind, so I figured, why not go ahead and, start recording my thoughts. Because maybe I'm not the only one that think about what I think about and feel the way that I feel. So yeah. So to get started tonight, we have a throwback Hennessy and cranberry juice. This Hennessy ain't no joke. Like, I don't see how people are, throwing it back. I used to turn off Hennessy, but yeah, it's not my turn up drink no more. It's a wind down drink for me now. So we got that, and then also y'all need to stay hydrated. We got water, and get into the nails. I know y'all can't really see them, but we got nails. Behold the green and gold to my alumni at Norfolk State. Love y'all. But yeah, so nails and you can't ignore them. You gotta talk with your hands and stuff, so y'all gonna see me and doing that and doing this. But yeah, so the first thing I wanted to tell y'all about today is my favorite meal this week, because I had some gumbo that was to die for. Chef Kiss. I want to know what your favorite meal of this week was, because eating is truly a blessing. And I'm sorry if y'all see me looking this way. I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder right here. Pretty cool. But I'm gonna try not to do that. So yeah, so it was so good. What we had in there? We had sausage, shrimp. It was the big ones too, like little prawn ones. And then it's like oysters, all that good stuff in there with some rice. Delicious. So yeah, I love to eat. What was your favorite meal this week? God bless the food that is being put on the table. Amen. So one thing that came up this week that I wanted to talk about and just see y'all thoughts on it is giving up bad habits for the person that you're dating. Would you give up a bad habit to for the person that you're dating, basically? So would you give up smoking? Would you give up drinking? Would you give up any of these things for someone that you were interested in dating? Because for myself, I think that I would give up a habit if I was really into that person, and if I really wanted to continue to build with that person, grow with that person, learn that person. So if that's the only thing that's keeping them from wanting to be around me, then I would be willing to give it a shot, life without that bad habit. I know some people are like, hell no, take me as I am. And I do believe that everybody should be taken as they are, but there are times when you just have to basically take into account that it is a bad habit and be willing to let it go, not just for your partner but for yourself, because at the end of the day, if it's a bad habit, it's not helping you either. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. That was real quick and brief. Another thing I wanted to tap into today is, what are y'all's thoughts on women proposing to men? And before I start talking about that, congratulations to all the newlyweds. Congratulations to you. I witnessed about 2 newlyweds on my Facebook page. People I went to school with and stuff like that. So congratulations to y'all. And I wish you long-lasting love and happiness. But in order to find that love and happiness, are you willing to propose to your man, girl? Now, hold on. I would be willing to give it a shot, like without that habit. Yeah, so that Hennessy is good. It's hitting right. Are you willing to propose to your man? Because I feel like that's a bit extreme. Although, I don't know, some people might find it like degrading, or like you're kind of forcing him to do it, which it could be seen as both things. But in my opinion, I do like some traditions, and I know a lot of times we get into traditions of the Western world. They were created by Caucasian people and things like that. But I feel like at my good old age, it came to and the millennium that I'm in. It's going from worse to bad to we working on getting better as a society. So I feel like it comes to a point to where we have to realize, we as Black people here, born in America, yes, our traditions and everything that made us who we were as an African culture was stripped from us. But now it's like we as African Americans have to create our own traditions. And don't never forget about where you came from, but also if you grew up doing a certain thing, and with us it's like you have to pick and choose. So if you grew up doing a certain thing or indulging in a certain thing, it's kind of hard to give it up. And one of those things for me is seeing a man get on one knee and ask the woman that he feels loves him to the point of no return to stay with him forever, be with him forever. And I'm not willing to give that tradition up. It may have been something that was created by Western society, but honestly, I don't know. I need to do my research, because I feel like if a man is a leader in all cultures, if the man is considered a leader, he's gonna lead you into everlasting love. So yes, I'm not asking you to marry me. I'm not doing that. I want my man to ask me to marry him because he knows I'm the one. And then also with women, it's way more common for a woman to be loyal to a man, trying to please him and all those great things. And a man knows when a woman is, giving him what he wants. And a woman knows the same thing. That's why you have the option to say no. But yeah, based off tradition and, creating, what is the new traditions for us, and dropping off, what we know is a lie, or, I'm keeping that one. So I think that the men should propose to the women And if you feel otherwise, as long as it's love at the end of the day on both ends, he's saying that because he loves you back and he wants to be with you forever, the same as you are asking from him, then girl, ask that man to marry you. Don't let me stand in your way with my old school traditions. But as for me and Miney, we will not be bending to ask a man to marry us. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was one topic that came up. It got really heated too. So let me know what y'all think about that. Should a woman get on one knee and ask a man to marry her? Why or why not? What do you think about that? Yes, and so while we're on the topic about, happiness and all that good stuff, I wanted to tap into where does happiness come from, because there's been a lot of posts about depression, mental health, things like that. So if you're depressed, first thing you gotta ask yourself is why. A lot of times, I know when I was going through depression, and it pops in every now and then, you don't even really know why you're sad, why you're down, why you're depressed. It's kind of hard to answer that question. So at the end of the day, well, I love saying that at the end of the day, but it's kind of, to me, it's like it's a choice. So once you feel like you're there, you need to recognize it and then make the choice to pull yourself out. Make the choice to be happy, because happiness, I feel like it comes from when you decide to be where you are in that moment. So where you are is accepting the fact that you're not feeling your best. Maybe you're not feeling pretty enough. Maybe you're not feeling fit enough. Maybe you're not feeling smart enough. Maybe you're not feeling whatever. But at the end of the day, you have the choice and the power to change whatever that is, and just soaking in the sadness, curled up in your bed, sitting on the couch for hours, just scrolling through your phone, like curled up, that's not gonna change anything. So I say do not eliminate that from your process though, but just don't stay there too long, because you have to accept where you are mentally, physically, and then what you have to do is make the choice to push past whatever that block is for you and do whatever it takes to make your present situation your ideal situation. And life is never going to be perfect, but if you're not making the choice to be happy, or the choice to work on whatever the flaw is that you think you have, then it's not going to change. So that's for all my depressed people, because I go through that. I had a little cry earlier, I ain't gonna lie to you. It was like, it's been like a couple of weeks, I think, since I've like had my hair done. I've been walking around, and I cut my hair off, so I have like a TWA right now. And so I just been walking around, bonnet on, head wraps, things like that. And I look cute when I put it together, but it just comes a point where you gotta get your hair done. You gotta get your nails done. You gotta put on a little makeup, the little outfit. So I had a good cry because I felt like I wasn't, I just wasn't feeling pretty. But at the end of the day, I know that I am. Like, I came up here, no makeup. I got a lip gloss, got my head down low. But we don't always feel pretty. But yeah, have you a cry, sit in it for an hour or two, and then do whatever you gotta do to change what you're doing, to change how you feel, to feel good in the moment. Let's have a little drink, because I'm talking. I love it here. I was nervous, y'all. I'm like, I know my subscribers like, this girl, She said, see y'all next week on the last vlog, and she ain't been back. It's just, my life is like basic mom, work from home, mom, work from home. So I'm just trying to see how I can, you know, build some interest around that. But we figure with the podcast talks, I feel like it's a great start. So yeah, let me know. Let me see. Let's have a drink. So, one thing that I've been doing lately is dating. And it just dawned on me that a great conversation to have in the beginning of the dating process, I'm talking about, you know, let's say second date, third date conversations. Possibly, you know, maybe not the third date, maybe a little later for the more conservative ones. But I think that it is good to talk about your relationship with sex, your expectations with sex, with the person that you are planning to, you know, be intimate with, because you don't want that to be different for the two of you. Then one person starts feeling like, you know, they're being neglected, or possibly you're giving that attention to someone else, or what have you. So I think that's a great place to start with, just, you know, opening up the conversation for what you expect in or what's a healthy sexual relationship for you when it comes to being with one person long term. And I'm talking about my people who are in a monogamous relationship, because I don't know about all the other types, or, you know, if you go through the same thing, you know, because when you got options under the same roof, I mean, this may not be a problem for you. But yeah, definitely have that conversation and make sure that you're on the same page if you're planning to be with that person long term. Yeah, I'm feeling the neo soul. Let me see something. Hold on. Yeah. Let me see. Right. So also, y'all know one of my favorite topics. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up the conversation with one of my favorite topics, because we all of us are human, and sometimes you feel like a nut, and sometimes you don't. So yeah, you know, when you're talking to me, let your freak flag fly, my girl. Let your freak flag fly, my boy. Because it's interesting to me what people are into. Like, it's crazy. Like, I didn't know dudes, there's a thing where dudes are into getting their ass ate and things like that. Whoa, that is a whole nother level for me. I'm here, they're here. Yeah, they're there. So, but what I wanted to talk about today, not ass eating. We don't do that. Not over here, sorry. But I don't judge the girls who get into it. Get into it, sis. Get into it. So, the topic I want to speak on when it comes to sexual relations and letting your freak flag fly is rough sex in the bedroom, including language and physical. So one thing that I was talking to someone about is being called a bitch in the bedroom. Do you like being called a bitch in the bedroom, girl? Does that turn you on? Does that turn you on? I mean, when I was talking to the other person, they made a point that it was like degrading, and it's not something that you would want somebody to call you out in public. It's not something that you won't want your man to call you out in public. Like, bitch, come here. So why would you want him to, call you that in the bedroom? Honestly, I feel like to each their own. I personally, I don't think I've ever been called a bitch in the bedroom. So I never experienced the shock of it all. But if you're not into it, let them know. If you are, let your freak flag fly, sis. That works for you. But if you're saying that being called a bitch in the bedroom is degrading and you like to be choked, I'm questioning. I got some questions for you, because getting choked is pretty degrading as well. What if that nigga just choke your ass out? Then he done took it too far. That's when you gonna get mad, right? But all of us like a little rough sex, and I ain't mad at you for it. Let your free flag fly. Hey.
Are you good?
Yeah, are you good?
Yeah.
How am I sounding out there?
Nice.
But yeah, so I got Joe here helping me out with my first episode, making sure the sound is good. Well, this is the second episode actually, so I'll be uploading the first one. I did that with my sister, and I'm hoping to get her back on because we flow well together. Yeah, but I'm gonna post the first one as well to this page so that y'all can see it. And I hope the sound is good and all is well. Let me know anything that you'd like me to talk about below. Of course, I'm gonna come back with my own roster for you. I'm doing this every other Sunday, so not this upcoming Sunday, but the Sunday after. And then going forward, we're gonna add more uploads, more days. But I just need to get in the flow and get an idea of what I'm doing. Y'all know how I do. So I don't want to say I'm gonna be up here every week or twice a week and not give it to you. So every other Sunday for now. So what's today? Let me see. Today is the 20th. You'll see your girl again on March 6th. March 6th, I will be right here in this seat, streaming for y'all about all the things that's been on my mind through the past 2 weeks, and hopefully you're finding it interesting. I love you so much for tuning in. Share with your friend, and I love you. It's your girl, Shanteece. Holla at me. Bye. Joe, I cut this off. How do I cut this off? Oh, I got it. Stop streaming. There we go.
You gonna start recording too?
I don't think it's working. My guy. Why I like the light like that? That's cute.
It says start. I'm sorry.
Oh, there you go. You have to hit yes. Right there.